wonder what it made you feel now when you see the whole cathedral and you imagine all the different families and all the different histories attached to it.
Strangely, actually literally last night when we were over the road in what was Tinley's and Easter Express, and there was a waitress there who had a story about, was it her mother?
Somebody else who works in the restaurants, and it was one of the carvings at the top that was, possibly a relative. So it's extended into that.
It's interesting for me thinking about there's that layer at which there's that a level of detail at which this is controlled by the church. Then there's another layer of detail, kind of layer of granularity, which is entirely the kind of jurisdiction of the stone carver, and so there are so many. There's no wealth of possible other stories that are here kind of represented in some form on this cathedral. And I suppose because most of the attention is on the image screen, where it is the apostles, it is the saints, and then there are these other characters that are also adorning the cathedral. Equal status. And it was great to hear Nick yesterday saying that, of course, most of his attention as a preservator of the image screen, all his attention is on the medieval works. That's where they've recorded all the value. But for him, it was fascinating to know that something that was carved 100 or so years ago is equal value. And it's also interesting to see that English heritage are acknowledging that as well in their policy considerations they make against repair.
And what's happening to the final piece that Nick's making?
Oh yeah. Well, the piece that Nick is going to make, I'm going to go up to Nick's studio in Lakeport in Somerset, and we're going to discuss when this work is going to be open during the summer. We'll have these discussions about the process of making this possible other carving. And we've got, I think I mentioned yesterday, maybe I didn't, that there's an agreement the cathedral will accept the gift of the piece of stone carved into a particular form, and we'll put a plinth. It'll be kind of, if you follow where the shop is, which I guess is here, just come out of the transept, I guess, into the south aisle, just behind where the organ is, behind the screen there, and we'll have it there permanently sited. But that'll be, it was important for me to have that after the closing of the Spacex show, just so that there's, at the moment, all the emphasis is on everyone we imagine, possible many iterations, many possible versions, and many imaginings.
Do you think it's still going to be slightly bigger on the or bigger than, because Nick was saying he could, given that it's about 15 centimetres, do you think it's going to be much bigger, the piece that will be permanently sighted, or small?
Well, I think we've gone through various stages of discussion with this, depending on whether we could basically get enough funding to pay Nick to buy stone and to